Sivaya Subramanya Swami chose an insightful analogy for the process of spiritual unfoldment, which in Sanskrit is called Adhyatma Vikasa. He spoke about the lotus and how its seed starts in the pond's dark mud. Its roots give rise to a stem that reaches up through the water into the air.
The season back upon us. We made an honest promise. Attack you like piranhas. Lotus is your nightmare. Lotus is your nightmare. The season back upon us. We made an honest promise. Attack you like piranhas. Lotus is your nightmare. Lotus is your nightmare.
From the stem evolved a bud, tiny at first, which grows into a flower that slowly opens its exquisite petals to the sun, the central nectar, and pollen falling to the bees. Gurudeva compares that process to man's nature and spiritual unfoldment.
The season's back upon us. We made an honest promise. Attack you like piranhas. Lotus is your nightmare. Lotus is your nightmare. The season's back upon us. We made an honest promise. Attack you like piranhas. Lotus is your nightmare. Lotus is your nightmare.
'cause we gon' be evil till the day we kick in the bucket. Blossom from the garden, I'm potted in your dreams. A monster under your bed, you're awake, you're waiting for me. With one eye open, I'm planting sprouting vines that produce rotten fruits and decompose inside your mind. Overcome by growth as we proceed to harvest people. We the cultivators of your nightmares, garden of evil.
Full blossom, I grow from the garden of evil. My weeds reaching for the red moon, just like my people. Emerging from the dirt, dark roots from under, who bleed red blood through our leaves. Shouldn't have come here for those who witness our growth. Can't forget this. Our pollen is lethal as you breathe in the sickness. The garden that spawned us pulls back into the dirt. The five brothers of Dark Lotus are back on earth.
Reaching up out the earth, plants of the lotus give birth.
Rain in the sky, grown overnight. Our DL's high. La 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 la. Garden of evils alive. La 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 la. Garden of evils alive. Return to the sick petals. My lotus is solid as thick metal. Emotional spit. Rebel rebelling against devils who come with the fits. Level your whole shit. Come with the grits. Better than myths. Whether your storm hits, I never miss it. I'm far from the norm. It's Dark Lotus, reborn to reborn. We got the mask on, looking to turn you all into past stones. Protect the garden by any means. Better pass on. Better pass on. Better pass on. Better pass on. Reaching up out the earth, plants of the lotus get high. Rain in the sky, grown overnight. Our DL's high. La 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 la. Garden of evils alive. La 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 la. Garden of evils alive.
Everybody's got a skeleton in the closet. Well, my closet happens to be inside of my head, like a pocket behind of my eye socket, right in line with my mind. And I'm trying to lock it away, but it's coming back every time, and I can feel it getting stronger. Hoping I live no longer, choking myself out. I'm having visions, it's all over, but it's not. And I wake up every time, and I'm still haunted in my mind. Listen, cause you can hear a whispering.
If you live in a haunted house, you can leave it. If you hear ghost stories, choose not to believe it. My dilemma's deeper, try to perceive it. My head is haunted, can you conceive it? I'm screaming at random, shit is terrifying. Right, left, out of the blue, I start crying. I saw an exorcist, but he quit the case. I bit off his chicken and spit it in his face. Living in my mind, forever haunted. Nothing they've defined. Always I am taunted. Will they ever let me go? With them I've come by. I don't want it, no. It creeps over me, pupils dilate. Pale I become now, faced with wild hate. What is it? Impairing me, daring me to take another breath.
Come on, Doc, you're scaring me to death.
Let's get it over, shit's getting colder. Everything I told her, lost in her folder. Story getting older, call me the corroder. Became laying in the groove with the shoulder.
I close my eyes and I'm face to face with a poltergeist. Not a polar bear, but my temperature it's as cold as ice. I got a hand on me, fill up with 50 entities. Summon kinetic energy, shock me with electricity. And I'm haunted just like a host that's entertaining a banquet of at least 100 ghosts. All seated just like the scene of a massacre. My head is moving, think that they're driving and I'm the passenger.
At least 3 ghosts occupy my brain. 1 is a saint, 2 are insane. They beat down the good ghosts, and torture is a constant. I thought it might help, moved into a convent. Now I get nosebleeds and migraine shakes. I drink holy water, snort blessed rice cakes. Whatever it takes, but it does them no harm. They take over, I'm in the corner chewing on my
Living in my mind,
Forever haunted.
nothing they've defined.
Always I am taunted.
Will they ever let me go? With them I've come
It's like
by.
I don't want it.
It creeps over me, pupils dilate. Pale I become now, faced with wild hate. What is it? Impairing me, daring me to take another breath.
Come on, Doc, you're scaring me to death.
Let's get it over, shit's getting colder. Everything I told her, lost in her folder. Story getting older, call me the corroder. Decaying, laying on the grim reaper shoulder.
Is it all in my head? Taunting me, haunting me, want to see everyone dead simultaneously. Like the match drove the flame by Uranus. Insane shadows inside are addicted to pain. Bang my head off the floor, shove it in between the dough. Broke my nose, it don't stop, still wanting more. I'm bloody and bruised by my own apparition. This is my life, my unstable condition.
Living in my mind,
Forever haunted.
nothing they've defined.
Always I am taunted.
Will they ever let me go? With them I've come by.
Come on, Doc, you're scaring me to death.
I caught death inside that jar like some invisible demon. It blew into my room, I could hear the moon screaming. It picked me out at random, but they catch 'em, I planned it. It swept in through my window, I snatched it and canned it. The jar shakes on my table, its power immense. I'm nervous just to hold it, this shit is intense. You're just an evil gust of wind, a deadly breath to exhale. I sentence you to jail, let this jar be your hell.
I caught death in a Dixie cup. Tried to get me when I was fucked up. Gotta get it to a jar
car. Anybody got a car I can use because I live too far to walk? Death ain't come here looking to talk. I saw somebody in the dark. So somebody help me, somebody inside of this cup is worse than them zombies. Maybe dig a hole, leave it inside, bury death alive. But if I don't get it out of this red cup, everyone here's gonna die.
And screw the lid on tightly. Death is just a breath, but still it tried to fight me. Every time you breathe in, your last breath it might means more on the hunt, daily and nightly. Death is just a breath. Death is just a breath.
And if you catch it, you can play with it, but don't let it go. Don't poke no holes in the top, don't drop it, don't let it go.
I got that trap like a rap without the cheese. See me play 'em like a game of chess and win with ease. Watch as I spread disease with the wave of the hand that plagues that riddle man. My dick command can let it in. Keep 'em in codes in the mace in the case and glass. And zoom when I consume doom souls that I laugh. Can let it shatter if it does, I'm gone soon after. Tortured by the one I've kept trapped like brain matter.
Fought death in a mixing bowl with a plate on top like a makeshift lid. I tried moving that shit a coffee can with a skull that I painted off on the side. Then it got free and I tried to grab it, but my hands went through like I'm choking a ghost. So I turned on a fan and I grabbed the bag and then I held it wide open. It started to blow and it blew inside. Then I quickly tied that shit in a knot like a pretzel dog. And then the bag puffed up like a big balloon. And when I looked inside, it looked just like fall. Circling, giggling, thick black darkness, sick by far. And then I pushed the contents of that bag into a mason jar.
And screw the lid on tightly. Death is just a breath, but still it tried to fight me. Every time you breathe in, your last breath it might means more on the hunt, daily and nightly. Death is just a breath. Death is just a breath.
And if you catch it, you can play with it, but don't let it go. Don't be sharing it, take care of it, and don't let it go.
I have a glass pickle jar inside, I caught the Grim Reaper. Would've used a vase or a vase, but this is cheaper. And handle him like some reefer, he'll put you in a sleeper. He was trying to kill me, but then I caught him, he's a keeper. Sealed it up with duct tape and wrapped it in a towel. Buried it in the backyard, but still I hear it howl. It's beyond something foul, evilly it growl. I caught one, but there's many more still out there on the prowl. Breathed it in while sleeping, eyes pop open, you froze. Just accept it, you're dead, eyes slowly they close. But now I'm in control, and kill it I must. Cause if I drop it and it busts, I'm dead in the dust.
And screw the lid on tightly. Death is just a breath, but still it tried to fight me. Every time you breathe in, your last breath it might means more on the hunt, daily and nightly. Death is just a breath. Death is just a breath.
And if you catch it, you can play with it, but don't let it go. And never breathe it in for no reason, and don't let it go.
The mud is the instinctive mind. We all start out in the mud in one lifetime or another. In our early evolution, we are crude and unkind. We all start down there in the roots, immersed in the darkness, crashing around like a bull in a china shop. Life follows life as we live and learn. We tend to hurt other people and think more of ourselves than others. Maybe we even end up in jail.
Together, we take turns with Debbie in the dark.
We're all concerned with
Debbie in the dark. We'll never learn with Debbie in the dark. Dark. Together, we take turns with Debbie in the dark.
We're all concerned with
Debbie in the dark. We'll never learn with Debbie in the dark.
Lights off, come on, it's on once again. We turned up, Debbie in the spot, let's get it in. Teeth all black, ass is gray, breathing on my neck and got my dick so straight. Said she likes it rough, dancing bones off, ride it for a while, all up in the vertical smile. Take my dick out, she wants it in the mouth, pull out bust all in the face and tag the homie Jay.
Thank you, Blaze, I'm going in face first. This or poop stew, I don't know what tastes worse. She had a tattoo of the devil on her belly.
Seen her with the flashlight app on my celly.
Bush, I parted, then her pussy parted. Now she giggling like she retarded.
Oh, get slapped.
Her netting got a turtle head, and it snaps. Hot tag the monoxide.
Quick down.
Together, we take turns with Debbie in the dark. We're all concerned with Debbie in the dark.
We'll never learn with
Debbie in the dark, 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 dark. Together, we take turns with Debbie in the dark. We're all concerned with Debbie in the dark.
We'll never learn with
Debbie in the dark, 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 dark. Keep stroking, though all I see is the air. But I hear choking, keep going, and I don't care. And I've been hoping it'll turn into something that I can love. It's just a fascination, so I keep fucking her on the rug as a fuck her in the head, cause I love brain. Something sticky and same dame. I'm all changed like my cock stuck in the pussy. As toughy as the J's, and now I'm hearing two dope scream. Get the fuck out the way. The funk of 40,000 years, mixed with mildew and pork rinds is filling up the air. So dark I can't see, but I can feel she ain't got no lips. The bitch bit me, and instantly I feel sick. Now I'm puking blood, but they ain't gon' stop me. Whoa, her head done fell off, fucking bang her neck hole. I'm going for mine, even though instantly my meat burner. Oh, Jamie, it's your turn. Together, we take turns with Debbie in the dark. We're all concerned with Debbie in the dark.
We'll never learn with
Debbie in the dark, 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 dark. Together, we take turns with Debbie in the dark. We're all concerned with Debbie in the dark.
We'll never learn with
Debbie in the dark, 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 dark.
It's so dark, all I can feel is wet and sticky flesh. It smells like shitty ass and sex up in this tainted mess. Who am I to believe that true love is alive? Well, there's a naked witch with her legs kicked up in front of my eyes. She's moaning, she's either hurt or she's happy. She might be still finger banging, thinking of Shaggy. So I did what any real pervert would do. I pull my dick out and fuck till I come, gonna tag it off to you.
I was 8 years old and morbid. Did as I was told, so morbid. Since way back then, I've hated cops. I got one in my trunk now, morbid. I sleep in a coffin, morbid. With a dead body in it, more morbid. I make love to this stiff, her butt I sniff and get high right out of this orbit. That look in my eyes, now that's morbid. Kidnap her with knives, so morbid. Cut her into pieces, that's morbid. Then I'll make him meet his wife, now that's morbid. I'm not a creature, right? I'm morbid. I can delete your line, now that's morbid. Follow me if you speak a while, that's morbid. Hit him with the cleaver style, now that's morbid. My gruesome fascination become my daily occupation, which brings us to this situation. Your morbid murder, morbid murder. My gruesome fascination become my daily occupation, which brings us to this situation. Your morbid murder, morbid murder. Every thought conceived is morbid. When I stab you bleed, that's morbid. Live by Assassin's Creed, it's morbid. When you don't believe, I'll get morbid. The stank on my breath is morbid. Dry blood on my chest, that's morbid. Only bones is left, it's morbid. I'm the angel of death, I'm morbid.
I collect dead things, that's morbid. Where their bones as rings, that's morbid. Bathed in their blood, that's morbid. Do it for the love and that's morbid. I love the killing, it's morbid. Still get a grill and it's morbid. Please no more pills and it's morbid. Don't know what's real and it's morbid.
My gruesome fascination become my daily occupation, which brings us to this situation. Your morbid murder, morbid murder. My gruesome fascination become my daily occupation, which brings us to this situation. Your morbid murder, morbid murder.
Silver glue my dick hole shut, that's morbid. Razor blade, open it back up, still morbid. Piss and blood in the mouth of a slut, that's morbid. Slit her neck, director's final cut, hella morbid. Heinous, creepy, deranged, insane, I'm morbid. Coat hanger, scratching my metal plate, still morbid. Finger painting, help on the window pane, that's morbid. Play with dead bodies like I'm insane, now that's morbid.
I'm addicted to pain, so morbid. Let's go get the chain, so morbid. I'm dangling again, so morbid. Lotus in black rain, so morbid. Need more body parts, so morbid. Blood spatter is art, so morbid. Disease starts to spread, it's morbid. Till everyone's dead, it's morbid.
My gruesome fascination become my daily occupation, which brings us to this situation. Your morbid murder, morbid murder. My gruesome fascination become my daily occupation, which brings us to this situation. Your morbid murder, morbid murder.
Party till I black out, that's how I do. So when I wake up in the morning bloody, that's my excuse. It's like a scavenger hunt, finding all the body parts, piece them all back together neatly. That's when the fun starts. I'm a motherfucking juggalo, deep in my DNA. Raise these fools from the dead, P-A-R-K. With a handful of who know what, straight to the dome. Fuck pennies doing brain race from home to home, you bitches.
Anybody wanna get another way to make them wanna say it? Think I really wanna die today and find a way to take another life, but I gotta talk crimes away. Have them all over the house and they're never gonna figure it out. And if so, bad, they're never gonna like we with another body underground. I just wanna go town to town. I got nothing but murder on the mind and the face for the crowd. Not everybody in this bitch get down. I ain't never, have never, will ever, not sever. My devil's a murdering all of my party. Got it.
Murder, death, my kind of party. Fuck you, that's how I roll. Living, dead, my kind of army. Dark, Lotus, out of control. Murder, death, my kind of party. Fuck you, that's how I roll. Living, dead, my kind of army. Dark, Lotus, out of control.
Get it started with an axe to the forehead, blood flowing everywhere. Another motherfucker dead. Take his brains out, get the munching like a luncheon. Fucking some shits. I am the cannibal on the hunt, and the party ain't started till I'm getting some blood on my tongue, flesh in my teeth. I cut the fat off and keep the beat. Another sacrifice, gotta fit this appetite. Lotus party, and I'ma do it right. Get your hands up for the brethren. Party starting, where you heading? To the pod like penny spreading. Raise your dead, come on, get it.
Killing like Jason, my machete swinging fast now. Hack so many bodies, I'm tired, I'm finna pass out. Gotta shake it off, run a jumping jacks, gotta live off. Quick, fast, cat like prefect, swift like a ninja, disappear, then I reappear. Only for a second, long enough, just chop next. Dark Lotus, and we back in this bitch like a side 12 belt on a 50-inch waist. So tired in this motherfucking teeth like an oven with enough proof just to paint our face. 5 pedals with a thirst for blood, and we straight from the swamp, and we looking up rock shit. My kind of party with an axe in one hand, machete in the other, box cutter in my pocket.
Murder, death, my kind of party. Fuck you, that's how I roll. Living, dead, my kind of army. Dark, Lotus, out of control. Murder, death, my kind of party. Fuck you, that's how I roll. Living, dead, my kind of army. Dark, Lotus, out of control.
Dragonfly wings on my back, Lotus sign in the sky. I sit up on a mountain sipping rock and rye. I got sap in my blood, grew in a swamp underwater. Minutes after my seed hatch, learned how to slaughter. Crystal ball shatters if you seek out the tarot cards catch fire. We know your desire. Stare at us in disgust. Your skull will combust. Kaboom! Forever dark Lotus.
Murder, death, my kind of party. Fuck you, that's how I roll. Living, dead, my kind of army. Dark, Lotus, out of control. Murder, death, my kind of party. Fuck you, that's how I roll. Living, dead, my kind of army. Dark, Lotus, out of control.
What would you like to do if money were no object? If you say that getting money is the most important, you will spend your life doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
What is life?
pay cause I want my money back. My life was in the early class, psychomaniac. I was having dinner, he was swinging with an axe. He was just a sinner, I was dead on contact. Tally it up, how much I spend on life ran off at the end quick, that's some fucking bullshit. What about revenge, can I pay for that? Is there a way to come back and eliminate him like that?
How much loot is your single life worth? What is the price tag to live on earth? What would you pay to live another day? That's just a way some would say. Can you afford to have a child? You're playing with your life when you're spending wild. Would you pay top dollar to live another year, or leave it all behind for the folks you care for?
What if life costs money to live?
Bringing up every day.
Minutes of 45, hours in the hundreds, going broke to survive. Struggling is life, death is a release from the price that you pay just to live in peace. Free of disease, no worries of inflation. You got life right by the nuts, it's for the taking. This is simple payment, it's over, no playing. Time is up, you're dead where you staying, no delaying.
If I only had $1, only one to spend, would I keep it for myself or would I split it with my friends? If I had $100, then would I be rich? Probably spend it on my bartender, just another bitch. If I had $1 million, would I still act the same? Would it really buy me happiness to take it all away? If life costs money, then I'ma never retire, cause I plan on living forever like a vampire.
What if life costs money to live?
Bringing up every day.
Life and money, the price of life. What if life costs money to live?
Charge it along the way.
Life and money,
Charge.
the price of life.
A buck a breath, is that the cost? Do I get back money for the time I lost? Do I get a discount for when I'm sick? Does it cost any less if my life ain't shit? When you see a motherfucker that's old and healthy, you know that fool is living gold and wealthy. If I'm in a coma, can I get a refund? No, still I get hoed and shunned. Hoed and shunned. Hoed and shunned. Hoed and shunned. Hoed and shunned.
Bringing up every day.
Life and money, the price of life. What if life costs money to live?
Charge it along the way.
Life and money,
Charge.
the price of life.
Life follows life as we live and learn. Finally, we get some control over our instincts and move up into the water, which is the intellectual mind. We become a thinking person, someone who is able to make decisions logically, someone who has basic control over the instinctive emotions, so that when threatened, he or she doesn't automatically become angry and fight.
Dark Lotus. Psychotically villainous, it's I'm killing this shit. The very top of your head is where I'm drilling this bit. Dropping a straw, drink in and suck it all out. Your eyeballs sink in and fucking fall out. I got my own murder special on A&E. They got a big burly biker guy playing me, a true cannibal crime boss with fat neck tats. I choke them all with one hand, but that neck snaps.
Say hello to the bad guy, bye to the sunlight. When the dust settles, one stands in a gunfight. Call me nefarious, diabolical and vicious. When you get home and your family is missing, villain is killing is for so many ways. Watching blood sprayed and bodies lay weeks, not days. Scattered like leaves off trees, strewn about. Each one planted with a lotus cross in its mouth.
Wicked, sinister, horrible and more.
Death is beating at your door.
Unlock the villainous
Dark Lotus.
Murderous and vile. Take away your smile.
The grown have watched you a while.
Unlock the villainous
his lightsaber. I'm the Joker's laughing gas in the face of the K-Crusader. Villainous, venomous like I'm Eddie Brock. I'm the villain locked and loaded as if I was dead shot. The Undertaker from the old school when he used to rock the tie and tell everyone to rest in peace, wanting for them to die. The villain stroking his mustache while the damsel's tied to the train track, and the train is soon approaching, there's only time left to laugh.
In the darkest back alleys, beneath the radar, underneath the concrete in the cellar, where the rats are in the bowels of earth, moving through the roots, lies an underground network of villains. We live in proof, and we taking up under our wings, misguided souls put together an army and headed up the paved roads. Riots, mayhem, unprovoked attack-ins, villainous thoughts mixed with murderous actions.
Wicked, sinister, horrible and more.
Death is beating at your door.
Unlock the villainous,
Dark Lotus,
murderous and vile. Take away your smile.
The road that watched you a while.
Unlock the villainous,
Dark Lotus.
Gotta be goodbye for the last time and murder, death, kill. Every day is the pastime and ever since kept the gush and I let them flatline. Had them all waiting up at time.
Here's a part of me, all the blood in my artery, ain't no partially, heartily. I'm bringing the drama like it's a prophecy,
And it's hard to be anything less than them villainous, like 100 knives in the chest of innocence.
Villainous, I'm unlocking on all the ego ones watching and plotting for the return. No Machiavellian is walking, I'm coming and shunning those who wish I never arose. And willing to put the killing, so villainous, no control. Suicide is just too easy when needed, you must believe it. Put all the pain that I have into my gun and release it. I'm just a killer, killing wicked in the Lotus I stand, and going villainous on everyone who says that I can't.
wicked, sinister, horrible and more.
Death is beating at your door.
Unlock the villainous,
Dark Lotus,
murderous and vile. Take away your smile.
The road that watched you a while.
Unlock the villainous,
Dark Lotus.
Gave his sermon. Tom folks say kill that vermin. Trapdoor dropped open, the rope snapped tight, but still he up there squirming. Alive, hanging in the heat. Hear him gasping, kick his feet. Mortified people screaming in fright, but the little kids think it's sweet.
I am the executioner, send them to Lucifer. Opera with the cross, call me the crucifer, trip the damn cone. Body falls kicking and dangles, who's down the neck, he strangles. The crowd roars, anticipates his swords. Thirsty for death and they want to see more. Cheers to the grown, time niggas own. Sit to sleep, watch him kick it dirt till he's gone.
Sweet Lord Jesus, please take his life. This endless torture.
He's swinging and swinging.
Your clouds above us.
Blue is the sky.
30 minutes.
I know you see us.
He's swinging and swinging. Where will this end?
This whole show. His feet are kicking. He's swinging.
Some beats on his hood, the knot is tight and good. His arms are tied up behind his back, she'd kill him, someone should. His neck is stretching longer, the rope is that much stronger. His body sways in a gentle breeze, the sight is something somber. His feet tangle and his throat gets tangled with a rope that strangles every bit of breath that's left out of his body until nothing's left. And I gotta be honest, I feel it in my chest. I'm a witness where the sickness who loves to watch him hang from a distance. Picked up swinging until they're all witless. 45 minutes, at least someone in this.
What kept him alive?
15 minutes.
For all those grueling minutes. He's swinging and swinging. The people did nothing but stare. Blue is the sky.
30 minutes.
Fixated on his torture. He's swinging and swinging. Where will this end? They had all the time in the world.
40
grippy like Bixby, looking hella trippy. 15 less of the full whole 60 minutes of life. A silence of sight with two wrongs combined together in an effort to make things right. Riot and silence, a crowd soaked in violence. Everyone stands still like a bunch of stone giants looking down on him as he swings and sways. He will not die until the motherfuckers all go away.
He swings, jerks, a vulture nearby lurks. As he spins up on that rope, we wonder if it hurts. Hear him gasp for breath, his soul is fighting death. If he gives up and lets go, show's over, nothing's left.
Sweet Lord Jesus, please take his life. This endless torture.
He's swinging and swinging.
Clouds above us.
Blue is the sky.
I know you see us.
He's swinging and swinging. Where will this end?
This ocean is free again. This way.
Dark Lotus. Dark
Starve the fear and only feed it blood. Now your dreams are what the creatures love. Though it seems I got a demon flung, my mind is really where all the screaming's from. I don't care if you believe my tongue. You've been warned, you better tell someone. We don't leave until your chest is numb, and we don't rest until the rest is won. When I bring the darkness, with a crew so heartless. Don't matter if you're homeless and I live in a star shit. Everybody walking on 2 feet and breathing my air's a target. I can really give a motherfucker less regardless. Ain't nothing you can do when the Lotus is back. The last days will be the darkest.
If time was alive, would you try to make it your bitch? Would you speed it up or slow it down with punches and kicks? Try to control its power, say when it gongs and ticks. Or would you stop and try to rewind it and learn all its tricks? Well, you're just wasting your time. Nobody controls its pace. Bitch, if you stare at the mirror, age will creep over your face. Warm blood will coagulate the same rate as we vanish. Even newborn cuties will all get old and be banished.
Fall from the sky. See it solidify. The only thing that can purify it. So tell me who's here to die for? Who's here to die for? Fall from the sky. See it solidify. The only thing that can purify it. So tell me who's here to die for? Who's here to die for? Fresh pools of blood, bitches, I be swimming, voices in my head, crazy eyes, see me grinning, looking at the person in the mirror, looking back, covered in blood, heart attack, covered in blood, grab the gat, put it to my temple, but I don't pull the trigger, cause I ain't ready to shoot myself in the head, realizing I'm a ghost and I'm watching the blood coagulate around my body, cause I'm already dead. Blood, hole, dark, petal, lotus, flower, bitter, sour, blood, power, take focus, dark, lotus.
Blood seeps out of wounds and pools. Clot, thinking of waking her, you coagulate. Five in the Lotus and I'm picking her truth. Back on the loose with nothing to lose and much to gain. Ride together deep in your veins. Spread out the open artery in the blueprint we remain. It better so that know the bullshit that you're spreading is quite irrelevant. Like trying to turn the poor sauce celibate, and it all depends on who's telling it. Born again Christians, I don't miss shit. Time to bear witness, notice sickness, infecting the business, causing conditions. Pray for forgiveness, lay up the business.
From the sky. See it solidify. The only thing that can purify it. So tell me who's here to die for? Who's here to die for? From the sky. See it solidify. The only thing that can purify it. So tell me who's here to die for? Who's here to die for?
I was baptized in a pool of blood, my vision been red. Can't repent, I'm a grown man now, my mind in the flood. Mama said I done lost my sense. Everywhere that I'm at, all I hear in my head is a beat of a heart. I gotta make it quick, so I got me a knife and I step a full dead. It's just another life, and to me it ain't shit. Couple of minutes of peace, finally put all of this bullshit behind me. I wish it was just that simple, but it ain't, 'cause I'm still just a struggle, rocking this pain. And fuck what you said, and fuck what you heard, and fuck apologies, too little too late. So I take my fucking head to this, put your fucking head and watch your blood cool.
corrodus. The souls from beyond the sun are the ones who forebode this, as was told to who done the lost son of osmosis. So plant your seeds in that dirty mud, cause hell's be the grossest. So don't be scared to water them with blood. The stems will grow fast. The great knowledge of the future comes from knowing your past. The 5 petals of the pot come from the God you trust. Isn't it odd this is forever dark? Lotus.
To our analogy of the lotus flower, the stem rises above the water's surface. It rises out of the water into the air, which represents intuition. What is it that unfolds? It is the soul. Visualize the lotus flower in full magnificent bloom. That is the symbol of your full resplendence potential.
Steady wilted on. Where's all the dust from? Is it breath of demons' lung? Is it the hell the Bible warns will come? The end for some. The lotus never pass or fade. Growing shade of light. Timing's always right. Never ever is an end in sight. I know you're thirsty. Droughts done your dirty. Corroded you internally. And with the dust you blow away.
No sun needed, no water needed. Repeated, no water needed. The seed needed moonlight just to feed it. It blooms, blossoms, and flourish. It's possible to encourage, depressed, and discouraged. Under moon rays, they the purest. In a drought, I'm all about keeping a consistent love flowing. Mixed with the ultraviolet rays, these pods, they keep growing. I don't need a moment. These crosses on our face repel opponents and reflect like a mirror showing true power. Now don't it? We don't wanna break the drought. We don't wanna let them down. Lotus moves when moonlight shines through. We don't wanna break the drought. We don't wanna let them down. Lotus moves when moonlight shines through.
Oh man, the sun's coming up, which means the game's over. Sayonara, out of luck, fuck. My skin's drying up and starts to crack. Ribs sticking out my skin, bones poking out my back. I'm steady losing my vision, cause my eyes are sinking. Teeth falling out one by one, body rotten, stinking. Bones popping out they sockets as I crawl to my tomb. The daylight's killing me, rejuvenate with the next move.
The sun beats on us for months. The once nourishing stems are withered down into stumps. Leaves crack like a vampire's pale flesh. Tell me why the fuck are the gods being so selfish? Time moves slower than a slug across a hot rock. You hear the tick, but an hour passed before the talk. In this drought, all my seeds can do is pout. Thank God it don't take rain for a real lotus to sprout.
We don't wanna break the drought. We don't wanna let them down. Lotus moves when moonlight shines
flow, some heartless, some emotional. But I hope you know that I get to grow from the moonlight battles individuals. Fuck residuals, I don't need a goddamn penny if my life ain't felt. Just too many that can use my help, that's all that matters. Nothing else, not the stores, not the shelves, not the women, not the wealth can ever change a drought on doubt. So sometimes I cry for myself.
We don't wanna bring the drought. We don't wanna let them down. Lotus moves when moonlight shines through. We don't wanna bring the drought. We don't wanna let them down. Lotus moves when moonlight shines through.
The Primorje region, containing an endangered species of lotus flower, has dried up. The Solonaya Pad Reserve was home to the Komarov lotus flower, featured on the International Red List of critically endangered species. Many other rare and protected species shared this unique ecosystem. The lake was bought by businessmen in 2008, and locals hold them responsible for its demise. Ecologists flagged up the danger early last year, and in December the lake became state property, but by then it was unfortunately too late.
Mud, water, and finally air. 3 stages of the Lotus till you'll notice we there. The heat from the sun, vanished life into dust. Rain clouds in the sky above us, why don't you bust? Let it rain, cool waters over fields so bland. Drain down, filling up ponds in the land. Lotus flowers float upon the waters you give. Come and nourish our souls, we need your gift to live.
I sit by the window pane, waiting for the wind and rain. When will it fall down again? Make me strong inside and win. Hateful comes along, you hear the words of the song, and everybody sings along, cause the rain is making us strong. And even when it's gone, I can feel it raining on me. So let the song be the proof that the rain is just what we need. For all of those trying to grow, let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. And for those trying in the heat of the sun, let it rain, let it pour. How about a rainstorm?
The winds from the heavens guide my sail. The rain colors my petals, without it I'm pale.
From the mud, the stem to the bud. Flowers need rain, to them it's like blood.
Without water drops, everything stops. Death to the crops, ecosystem flops. Therefore, let the winds blow the gray clouds in. Sound the thunder, let the rain begin. Let the rain begin, let the rain begin. Let the rain begin.
Let it flow like the river Jordan, baptized and renewed in the rain, like the Son of Man in John's hands. Bow your head, Father of the Lotus, grant the hopeless rain that's the same. Roots deep down ingrained, winds on the plains, ain't no change in the sky. From the clouds that form in the night way up high, let it rain down, let it saturate the ground with the gift that brings life to everything around.
For all
of those trying to grow, let the rain come down. Let the rain come down.
and for
Those trying in the heat of the sun, let it rain, let it pour. How about a rainstorm?
for all
Of those trying to grow, let the rain come down.
find the life in the pond so vibrant. With exception to the rain, the night's so silent. It's an easy storm, let the lotus flourish. Raindrops on its petals, the food to nourish. When the skies in the land below get along, its colors are bright and its stem is strong. Let it rain in the woods, let it rain in town. In the driest deserts, let the rain come down. Let the rain come down, let the rain come down. Let the rain come down, let the rain come down.
Rain clouds are crying, drops in the form of tears. No umbrellas are needed here. Wading waist deep in water was corrosion from a drought as they withered, waiting in fear. The first crack of thunder, the lightning appeared clear. Was a sign from the heavens, more rain would soon be near. Uncontrollable thirst, eyes are fixed to the sky as we wait for the magical rain that heal and bring life, rejuvenating through the night, making everything right.
For all
of those trying to grow, let the rain come down, let the rain come down.
And for
those drying in the heat of the sun,